Well, we're so happy to have this podcast down here, and I'm so excited to have these two gentlemen with me today. We're going to be talking a little bit about a little piece of heaven down here, Junction 10-7, and what a great place to come with all the businesses around. But our really focus today is going to be talking about this new event that we're coming up with next Father's Day on the 19th and 20th. So we're real fortunate about getting into that. But before we go into the depths of what we're going to do, let's just talk a little bit about what we've done. What you've been doing, Bing. I mean, you've been working with the Log Cabin Festival. I mean, you're doing things in the communities. You're trying to help businesses get started. Share a little bit of the past and what's got you here, and maybe a little bit about the burnt monument. We got all the story about the monument here at the Visitor Center.
Well, I appreciate the invitation to be with you today, Bill, and with you guys out there. Talk a little bit about the Civil War history that we got around our area here in Cass County. And you can find a big part of that out at the Burnt District Monument. So we encourage everybody to go out there off of I-49 and 2 Highway by the Justice Center. It sits right there in front of the Justice Center. And it's a great display. It's what they call a Jennison tombstone.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just a smokestack because burn order number 11 was issued by the general over in Kansas, burnt down 4 counties over here in Missouri, and all that was left from the log cabins at that time were their smokestacks or fireplaces.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's pretty devastating to this part of the country. Right
Absolutely.
before the Civil War started, right?
Right. I tell everybody the Civil War started right here, of course, between Kansas and Missouri. Missouri being a slave state, Kansas being a free state, and people were going across the border, so we had the border wars going, and now everybody knows why Missouri hates the Jayhawks, right? 150 years, and we're still Missouri.
So it wasn't just the Tigers and Jayhawks?
No,
No.
no,
Oh,
no, no. It
So,
goes way back.
so
Bushwhackers were in there too, but
anything else you want to kind of plug about the history of the chamber? I mean, I know you started it, you moved on the square. I mean, you've been sharing kind of the impact that the chamber's had over the last few years. And, how does, just share a little bit of that with us.
the chamber started in 1965, and we still have one of the charter members alive that started it, John Foster, and he was instrumental in the Burnt District Monument and getting it going and getting it built. And there's lots of little tidbits of history that you can find on our YouTube channel. We've got a YouTube channel for the Harrisonville Chamber of Commerce. Just search that on YouTube and you'll find it. There's lots of historical videos out there that we've done. You can always stop by the chamber. We have a walking history tour. You just snap your QR code, and John Foster will pop up and he'll talk to you about the log cabin and how it was brought to town. And there's a picture of it there, and you just walk around inside the chamber and take the walking history tour.
And Bing, go along with that. I know now that you've got a full-blown spot here at the Visitor Center and all about the chamber, and so you're linked here. So when people are driving by and they want to know, so just what you just said, I mean, all that's going to be on TV screen virtually. So if you want to kind of focus in and you don't have time to swing by the chamber and you're on your way to the lake, stop by the Visitor Center, and you can learn all about what Bing's just been talking about, just right here. Just put your button in, all that stuff will spill right out to you. Now let's just jump over here to Dan.
Well, no, let's not jump to Dan. I got to jump back in here.
Well, let's jump back to Bing.
When they're here, one of the things that we want to make sure that they pick up when they're at the visitor center is the Cass County Visitor's Guide.
Amen.
You got one of those?
Hey, I tell you what, I don't know. Is this the one we're talking about?
That's it.
Okay. Well, this is
Everybody.
the visitor's
So
guide.
there we go. So we have the first ever Cass County Visitor's Guide. And inside there, you're going to find places to play, eat, shop. Just pull up the Raymore section right there. You keep looking through. There's the Harrisonville section. Gives you a lot of the different stuff in there. These are free. So when you stop by the Visitor Center here at Ag City, you can pick up your Cass County Visitor's Guide and know where to go and what to do. Now we can turn it.
Well, that's fantastic. Thank you for sharing that,
You
Bing.
bet.
I appreciate
I
that.
actually think this is a great segue into Bill telling us about the visitor center.
Oh, well, hey, listen. What this is a little piece of heaven down here on Junction 10 7. You stop by the Visitor Center. One thing you do when you come in here, we always give you one of these little blessed Jesuses.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
so when you're driving out here on the highway, we're kind of working on this road rage thing,
Right.
and so everything that's going on in the Visitor Center, we're talking about the Civil War. We're talking about the Dirty 30s, the 1800s. We have a museum here that's the Axon Tractor Museum.
Yeah.
So that's all virtual. So we have a lot of information. You want to know about the Native American Indians? We have history from them all the way through. All the outlaws, we got their history here. Anything you'd ever want to know about history in Cass County, you'll find out right here at the Visitor Center.
That's awesome.
And thanks for helping me out there, Dan. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, buddy. So, how did you get sucked up here with Bing and this whole deal with this event coming up?
Well, it kind of started with I play in a band, Bound and Determined. Bing and I were talking 2 or 3 years ago about trying to bring a music event to Cass County. One of the things that we were, really trying to find is a place to do that.
Sure,
And,
sure.
thanks to your all's relationship, we kind of got together and decided we were going to try to make this thing happen. And with my company, Smart Choice Entertainment, I have a lot of relationships with artists around the country, and everything's just seemed to kind of fall into place. Everybody's excited about it. We get to help promote the chamber, Ag City, Smart Choice Entertainment, my band, a lot of my friends in the music business, and I'm
And
just being a kid from Cass County and growing up
right.
about 8 miles away from where we're holding the event. I get to come back home and try to, bring something good back to Cass County, something that people can be proud of and look forward to each year. And
And that's a good point that you make, Dan. Is we are trying to keep this very local. So we've got Tate Stevens
Tate will be headlining the
from
show.
Belton, and then a couple other people, maybe a guy from Adrian coming up.
Yeah,
And
Josh Collins, Michael Pierce. We've got Savannah Chestnut, who was on The Voice on Team Blake. She'll be performing. My band, Damian Gunn, Noe Palmer, who's a Nashville recording artist. This is all homegrown talent.
Molly
And,
Hatchet,
Molly Hatchet Tribute Band on
Tribute
Friday
Band,
night. We
yeah.
got Leonard Skinner Tribute Band on Friday night. So it's just going to be one heck of a good time. Also doing the tractor pull on Saturday morning. Um, I'm very, very excited
Well, you
about it.
guys are so excited about all this you're sharing. I almost don't have anything to share on the second half. So before you,
We talk more than
before
you. I don't believe it.
before we can go any farther, we're going to stop for a short commercial, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to our podcast and all this stuff about Ag City. We want to welcome you to the Business Bureau, and we have so many exciting things about Ag City, the incubators, helping young people in high school, the interns, doing a little program with the churches along 7 Highway, so we can make this Highway 7 a really safe piece of heaven all the way to Clinton, Missouri. Remember, Ag City, little piece of heaven, Junction 10 7. Thank you very much. Well, we're back now, and now that we've told you a lot of stuff, this part of the podcast is all about how you can help us help you. The Jerry Maguire story.
Let's get everybody
Yeah.
involved.
Let's get you all involved. And
You want to be
remember,
part of this event.
absolutely. And the big thing is we're rural. All of our businesses are rural. This is what the chamber helps. This is what Dan helps. These are small businesses, and they need your support when you're going down 7 Highway. We want you to stop by and buy something from us or something that they made. And this whole event is a part of just getting more exposure to Ag City, more exposure to rural people, people that wave at each other, the tractor pulls, all those things. And now we're going to actually share, Bing, how they can actually participate.
Right. And when you participate in the Ag City Music Festival, you're going to get part of that World Cup experience that's coming to our area next year during that time frame. And we want to immerse the people that are coming over to visit America in Americana. So that's why everything is fireworks and music and rock and country and tractor pulls and mud runs. We just want to show them what it's like to be in America.
Well, And what a better time. It's our 250th birthday of our country.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm very, very excited to bring on Pyro City as one of our sponsors. They've actually committed to providing us with the displays. So,
We appreciate them so much.
yeah,
Yeah.
and to get the information out, agcitymusicfestival.com. Go there. You can get a lot of information on things that we're doing. Purchase tickets through the ticket link that will be shared on there. And,
Come visit me at the chamber. Everybody knows we're up on the square, the historic Harrisonville Square. Call me on the phone. We'll send you over the sponsorship forms, get you all set up. There's great level sponsors. You get all kinds of stuff for your money. A lot of bang for your buck.
And Dan, you were mentioning some of the patriotic things that your band does and supports. It's a good mention about Fish too at this point.
yeah,
I mean, look at the good things that they do as an organization, and they're actually they're one of the 501c3s we're working with,
absolutely.
and that's so important to us.
Absolutely. Paul Chapa, I was introduced to about 3 years ago, and I got introduced to Fish as a whole. One of the things I really love about that particular organization is it's all volunteer based. So any of the money that gets donated to Fish actually gets to the veterans that are in need.
And then what's FISH stand for again?
Friends in Service of Heroes.
Friends in Service of Heroes.
I have
What a name! What an
personally
awesome name!
seen this in action. I met a gentleman at a show down in Archie a couple of years ago, and he was walking around one leg on crutches. They walked in before it was all over. They were building him a ramp at his house and giving him a mobility chair so he could get around. And they do this stuff all the time. They're not looking for big pats on the back or anything. They're just looking to be able to try to help veterans. I know up to this point they've placed almost 50 mobility chairs, service dogs, track chairs for the guys who still like to get out in the woods and do a little bit of hunting, get out and do fish, go fishing and things like that. So they're real big on saying thank you for your service, thank you for your sacrifices, and I know Paul does not take a salary from Fish, and it is truly a bunch of volunteers that have big hearts. And I'm really looking forward to having them at our event and donating $5 for every ticket sold.
That's a big deal, and
$5
yeah,
from every
that's a big
ticket
deal.
that we sell to this
Yeah,
event is going to go to support our veterans.
yeah,
So
and
buy lots of tickets, guys.
well, and then gosh, it is what you guys are both sharing here. I mean, it's patriotic. It's rural America. It's agriculture. It's Americana. It's tractables, car shows, hard work, clean living. I mean, it's just things. And our armed forces. We couldn't even we couldn't have a country like this if we didn't have these patriots out there keeping us safe.
We
And
wouldn't be
thank
having
God for
this
the.
conversation right
No,
now.
no, we'd probably be speaking some other language even. maybe,
No
maybe,
hablo.
no hablo. Well, hey, I got one more little plug to do as we wrap this thing up, but we are having a raffle. One of the things that Ag City does is, we all this stuff has to be paid for one way or another. So we're having a raffle, and our first raffle is coming up, and it's real simple. You can get online and look it up. If you want to look up Ag City or any one of those places. You'll find out all about a raffle. You can buy online, get your tickets, and all those dollars come back to support the Visitors Bureau and the things that we're doing here in Ag City. And we're actually using a 501c3. That's the Whitworths. And if you want to know more about their commitment is to education. Actually, Anna's here. She's my superstar, sitting behind the camera. Anna Cantrell, and we got her through Whitworths last year. She was a senior, and we cabbaged on to her to be one of our interns, and it's just been a phenomenal relationship. She's off at MU now, but she comes home. She helps us do what we need to do. She got another little intern she's working with. So we just appreciate everything that you guys can help us with this event, with Ag City, with the Visitors Bureau. We cannot do this without you participating. Buy them some tickets. Be a sponsor. Help us help you, and just help rural America be rural America more rural America.
Well, a couple of things I'd like to add to that is number one, tax deductible.
Right.
You know,
Amen. Amen.
the sponsorships and
The
everything that we're doing
sponsorships are
for
tax
this. This
deductible,
is a
absolutely.
tax deductible, situation, and you know, one person that we haven't talked a lot about that I think we need to is Mr. Rushley.
Amen.
Thank
Little
you,
Dick,
Ron.
thank you so much. Little Dixie Family Mud Run Facilities, right about north of Bag City.
Yeah, we're just about we're not just a short 2 miles
2 miles.
up the road, and that's where Ron's place is at, Little Dixie. We have got J.P. Dunn, who's kind of head of one of these antique tractor pull associations. He's coming over, and they're going to put on a tremendous event with the tractor pull, like the bounce houses, the music, the entertainment. We're even trying to put a little place together for them to camp out.
That'd be great.
And the camp out thing is in the works. But what you need to do is keep following us because, guys, every day there's something more exciting comes out.
Yep.
Somebody comes on board and they're going to do a Yankee Yankee Wonka Wonka, or something. That's a paraphrase. That's a paraphrase name. So
Well,
remember that Yankee Yankee Wonka Wonka.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Fish is even talking about trying to get one of the veteran skydiving teams to
Wow.
skydive in
Really?
with the American flag.
Yeah.
I think that would be amazing.
Well, hey, just stay in touch. I hope you enjoyed this podcast.
Keep watching.
We're going to keep putting stuff out for you. And God bless you, and thanks for joining us. And we'll see you on the turnaround.